Okay. All right, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We haven't had a team call in a while because Team Perseverance has really been just taking over our spots, which is good though because they've had some incredible things happening that will help us. Oh my goodness. I'm going to mute Kim. Thank you. That will help us immensely. So welcome. It is August 13th, which I cannot believe it's already the middle of August almost.
Terrifying.
I know. And we have so many new coaches on this team. So whether you guys join a little bit or if you watch this later, my name is Lindsay Kaufman. I am the founding member of Team Fearless, along with Miss Allie Cross up here. We're just really excited to have you guys. So thank you so much for hopping on. We have these calls every other Monday night at 8:30. And then on the Mondays that we don't have ours, we hop on to Team Perseverance, which is like our team at large. They have their calls. And so we like to hop on there so that we can connect and learn from everybody.
Yep.
No. All right. We're going to start with some
recognition. Yes. While I go over recognition, will you quickly pop into your office and see if there's anything announcement worthy?
I actually have that up right now. Yep. Go ahead.
Fantastic. Yep. So guys, what we like to do, for those of you veterans, you already know this, for those of you new faces that watch this back later, we like to recognize people that are inspiring lives, that are encouraging people to grab product and grab Beachbody on demand and jump into a challenge group and make it happen. And so anytime that you inspire somebody to purchase a challenge pack, that is worth 2 Success Club points. Anytime you inspire somebody to try Shakeology, a bag of Shakeology or a box of 24 packets is worth 2 Success Club points. And so anytime those things happen and you're making those commissions, you're also making Success Club points. And those points matter once you have achieved a certain rank where it will affect your income. And so you don't need to worry about that right now, but just know that getting the minimum of 5 Success Club. Caroline Forback is on the call.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Hey, yes.
Hi. We just started, and we were just talking about Success Club points, and I'm glad you hopped on because I'm about to call you out and shout you out. But what I wanted to do was start with people that earned Success Club points in the month of July, because we did not have a Team Fearless call in the month of July to recognize you guys. I'm going to rattle off these names, and there's a lot of you, which is ridiculously amazing. So everyone that earned 2 Success Club points, in other words, and chances are you inspired somebody to either grab a bag of Shakeology or you inspired someone to grab a challenge pack. Tracy Davis, Liza Polster, Jennifer Prouty, Lori Mallory, whoop, whoop, Lori Cianella, we don't see your face often enough and we miss you. Jamie Foxx, amazing. Kim Griffith, amazing. Melissa McLean, yes. And then at 4 Success Club points, we had Mary Beth Cover, which is just awesome.
And her first
month her first month as a coach, and she inspired what looks like 2 people to grab challenge packs, and that's crazy. And then at 10 Success Club points, Lindsay and I were at a tie, and I'm going to beat her this month. So far in the month of August, we have Caroline Forback, and y'all saw me shout her out on our team page, but this is a girl who I'm so glad to see her face, first of all, but secondly, the fact that she came out of the gate swinging, she inspired her mother to not only join a challenge group and grab a challenge pack, but also join as a coach so that she can just get the coach discount and just keep this going for herself, which I think is incredible. So I'm really stinking proud of you. That's 2 Success Club points for her. Kimmy Griffith has 2 Success Club points. And I'm going to leave Liza for Lindsay to announce in a second, but she's at 2 Success Club points. And then Lindsay Kaufman has 4 Success Club points on the board. So I have a lot of work to do. Linz, did you want to do a quick shout out?
I did, to Miss Liza, who really came out of, I don't want to say came out of nowhere, because you didn't come out of nowhere, but you just came like forward and really stepped up and like just started sharing the crap out of your journey. And she hit Emerald rank, which is the first rank of like building her business and like inspiring people, which means she got 2 coaches, 1 on each leg. And so she now gets to take well, first of all, you get advantages to becoming Emerald. Pay advantages, which are amazing. You're going to get a fun little bracelet and a certificate in the mail, which are always fun. But I don't know, there's something about that first benchmark that really, I think, just shows that I don't want to say in it to win it, but that's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. But just that you're now responsible for other people, which I think is the most fun, because you now get to work together and collaborate and just push each other. And I don't know, it's just really amazing. And I'm super proud of you. So congrats on becoming Emerald, girl.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Congratulations, Liza. That's awesome. Caroline Forback, you're next for Emerald. No pressure. And you, Tina Marie. Really quickly, we forgot to discuss Lindsay, and can you add it that we need to talk about the coach sneak peek on August 20th? That
yes,
Perseverance is doing. Okay, great. Okay, so Liza, have you completed Coach Basics?
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy, did you complete Coach Basics, like full on the feeling? You did. And Tina Marie, have you started Coach Basics?
I have started, yes.
And you are still in it?
Correct.
Awesome. Caroline, you're a brand new coach. There are several brand new coaches on the team, not necessarily on the call right now, but for those of you guys that are going to watch the recording back later, we would just, we can't spew it enough at the mountaintops how important it is to get into Coach Basics. And I'll tell you the bottom line why. All of the information that you guys message us and ask us is all in there, and you can get all of that like knocked out in no time. All of the answers are in there. You grab a little notebook. Where's mine? You grab a little notebook, you take your notes down, you go through Coach Basics on your own time. How many days technically of content are there, Lynn? Is it 15 or 30?
It depends. I think for phase 1, I think it's like 30.
Okay.
But you don't
we've known people, right? We've known people to take 2 months to go through Coach Basics. We've known people to go through Coach Basics in a week. It really just depends on where you are with your drive right now, where you are with your work life, your mom life, your whatever life, like what your work schedule is, whatever it is, you could do Coach Basics at your own speed. But every single little tidbit of information that you need for the basics is in there. So we just need to make sure that you guys know where to access that. And that link is in our team page on Team Fearless, and it's in the files section.
It's actually, sorry, I changed it to the cover photo.
Oh.
Like our banner photo. Let me just make sure. Let me go back in there because I just changed it. And if I didn't do it, I will be sure to do that. But if you click on our cover photo.
See, Kim.
Okay.
Do you remember Caroline?
I remember y'all were babies.
She was Daisy May in Little Abner. Do you remember Daisy May?
Goodness. Hi, girl.
You weren't a thing.
She was in your tummy.
She was in my tummy. And say hi to Aunt Kimmy and Lindsay.
Hi, babies.
Okay, and I need you to say, go coaches, go inspire lives.
Go inspire lives.
Yep.
Go
Okay,
girls.
Go inspire your bed. Go. Jeff.
Why am I hearing a weird echo? Is it because Allie wasn't plugged in? Okay. If you go to the coaches of Team Fearless, let me just share my screen very, very quickly with you. So if you just click on our cover photo,
Oh, that's right.
it's going to bring you to, this is the coaching video that Allie and I made. And then right here is the link to our Team at Large, Team Perseverance. They have a whole training in here. This is their entire website. So you're going to click on this. It's going to ask you to log in. Well, it's going to ask you a question. They'll send you an email with your password. And then once you get into that, all of your trainings, everything, whether you are going into Coach Basics, if you want Emerald training, Diamond training, Superstar Diamond training. I don't think there's actually Superstar Diamond training, but there are other trainings as well in that, all on that one page. And you have access to a plethora of information. So just click on our cover photo in our team page, and that information is there for you guys. And it's amazing. If you have not been on that website yet, it's insane what those coaches have done for us. So please utilize it because it's amazeballs.
Bingo.
All right.
And I'm glad you used the word plethora in your sentence.
You're welcome. I don't know how to spell it.
Real quick, I want to just go around to the 6 of us, and I will start. And I want to know how many people you want to bring in to our August 20th challenge group in the next 2 days. How many people do you want to bring in the next 48 hours? Because I know I've got work to do. I want to beat my biggest, my highest success club number is 12, right? I would flip out to hit 14. I would flip out. That means 7 people in the next 48 hours need to say yes to August 20th and need to grab a challenge pack and say yes. So I am staying up late tonight. I'm staying up late tomorrow night, and I'm putting my nose to the grindstone, and I am doing my best to get 7 people to say yes to August 20th. Will it happen? I don't know. Am I going to give it a really great college try? Absolutely. Because there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to hit it. So my goal between now and 48 hours from now for August 20th is I'm going to bring in 7 people. Lindsay, how many do you want to bring in?
I was going to say 5, but now I'm going to say 7 too, because I have to, right? I'm not trying to beat you, Allie. I'm just trying to.
Yes, you are.
Okay, for 5. But I want more than 5. But 5.
Okay. But you
Why
really
is that?
want 7. No.
At least 2. At least 2.
Okay.
And you already have 1 for August, right? Okay.
Yep.
Care Bear.
I'm going to say at least 2 as well.
Do it. Do it.
So that would put you at Success Club 6, and that means that you have hit, if you hit Success Club 5 or higher, you are in the running to earn a ticket to Summit, Beachbody Coaches Summit for Indianapolis in 2019. If you hit Success Club 5 or higher, August, September, and October, you get a free ticket to Summit.
Sweet.
FYI. Tina Marie, how many people you want to bring in?
I'm currently working on 4.
Yes,
Atta girl.
woman.
Atta girl. Shut up.
Yes.
We'll see if I can close it, but yes.
Go Steelers. Kamehameha.
Eyelashes. Just bat your eyelashes at them. It's the best
Girl,
eyelashes
you
ever.
do not use those enough.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
Thank you.
Pics, I'm always like, I just want your eyelashes.
Hey, God. And her bandanas, her eyelashes and her bandanas. I want in my repertoire.
Fabulous.
Signatures there.
All right, Kim.
Kamehameha.
Well, it's crazy because I was gonna say 4 too, Tina. So we're on the same page.
Yes.
Bring back some of my people that have just had life happening. So I'm hoping to bring back like between 2 to 3 that have kind of just fallen off.
Good.
So,
Awesome.
so hopefully we'll see their faces because I miss them.
Fabulous.
Awesome. So those are that is a simple way, guys. If you say it out loud, and I wrote it down. 7 people. I wrote it down. It's visual for me. I know that I can start a clock and I've got 48 hours to try my damnedest to make it happen. And it's just goal setting. It's simple goal setting. That's not a lofty goal. That's actually, I've done that before. I've done it many times before. It's just a matter of executing. So,
and a very easy place for you guys to start is go back over the last week or 2 of your posts, and anyone who has commented, liked, or given a heart or any sort of anything, any love on your post whatsoever, send them a simple message. Thank you for the love on my post. I totally appreciate the support. I appreciate it. Were you just being supportive, or are you interested in one of my groups? Done. That's a really great way to start a conversation.
It is.
Okay.
Lynn, take it away. 5 things.
Yes. So we would love for everybody to grab a piece of paper if you don't have one, or something. It can be in the note section on your phone, and write down 5 things that are unique about you. Whether that means, like, I know Kim crochets, Liza's an aunt, Tina Marie has an older son, Caroline, you just graduated from college, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anything.
Got a badass new job.
Oh, word. So anything, write down 5 things that are unique to you.
5 things that are unique to you. Okay.
Or that speak about you.
Okay.
I always think this is so hard.
Now I'm stressed out.
One more minute. And Allie, I did my nails for you today.
Thank God.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're really pretty, Lynn. Thank you.
I know you would love
I'm
them.
going to have nightmares about your nails.
I know. You're welcome. And just pick them off.
Even Toby hates your nails.
Wow. You know. All right, girls. All right. So those 5 things that you wrote down, can we quickly go over them? Who wants to go first? All right. Go ahead, Liza.
Go, Liza.
So aunt, school social worker, 29 years young,
Yes.
self-love, gut health, and strong, independent woman.
Love it. Okay. Tina Marie?
I have 2 successful children. I have a fast-paced job. I have red hair and long eyelashes, says Lindsay. I go to the beat of my own drum, and I never give up.
Love it. Kim?
I stole your the granny crafting. I am a granny crafter extraordinaire. My hair, my job.
What's
I
your
am a
job?
unicorn. I am a director for cruise ship shows. I'm a unicorn and I love to travel.
Love it. Caroline?
Okay, so I work in TV. I am a television journalist, and I'm working towards anchoring.
Awesome.
I have a very difficult job all day long, but I am 22 in a month. I taught bar fitness for 6 months. And Allie would like this. I briefly was a flash mob dancer. I was hired to do flash.
It's awesome.
That's it.
I'm crying because I'm so excited to see
You would have loved it. It was me, Nikki, and Cam.
Shocker. I'm not surprised at all whatsoever. And Kim and Caroline, you guys would be 2 ridiculous peas in the pod. So we need to all be in the same place at the same time very soon.
I love it.
My 5. I'm a theater educator and lover and / dork, theater dork. I am a mom of 2 young girls at a sort of seniorish age for a mom. I love yoga, which I never thought I would say about myself. I'm a big animal lover. And number 5, but probably should be number 1, is my favorite thing is comedy and laughter and finding the light side of everything, even when it's really, really dark.
It's true. I love you. Okay, so my 5 are I love salt and vinegar chips. It's kind of a really ridiculous obsession. That's my first one. Like, it's my life. I can't even handle it.
I forgot wine.
Yeah. Salt and vinegar chips. It's number 1. Number 2.
Me too. Fine.
Huh? Number 2 is I'm a mom of 2 October babies. I am an introverted extrovert. I'm a bartender, and I was born in South Africa. So the reason why we had you guys write these down is because this is your content, guys. This is what you have to post about every single day. This is what you want to talk about every single day. You are not Beachbody. That's what this call is about. You guys are not Beachbody. You guys are you. And you happen to use Beachbody products and workout programs because they work for you. But most importantly, you are each individuals. We are each individuals. So, you know, I don't ever want to be called that Beachbody coach, because even though that's what I am, that's not what I am. I am Lindsay. I just have found extreme love and health with the help of Beachbody. So, just because you're, holy moly, I'm just going to mute you, Allie. Sorry. Just because I'm a coach doesn't mean that everything that I need to talk about is Beachbody related. And so Allie and I get a lot of questions sort of about, well, what do I post? I don't know what to post. So we're going to help you with that today. We're going to show you some do's and some don'ts. But first and foremost, those 5 things that you guys wrote down are really important things to talk about because that's who you are. And how many times do you get objections during the day, right? I don't have time for this. I don't have space for this. Kim can attest to I don't have space or time, right? She travels every day, all day on ships. I'd be puking, so that would be my excuse because I throw up on a cruise ship. But so anyway, everything that you do and everything that you are, you guys can battle the objections that people talk to you about every single day because you live through them. You work through them because of your job, because of your home life, because of your space, your circumstance, whatever it is. So if you ever feel like I don't know what to post out, go to that list of 5 things and talk about how you got through your day with one of those things. Allie, do you have anything to add on to that before I start showing the slides? And I unmuted.
No, I'm sorry. There's chaos.
No, it's okay. All right. So I am a PowerPoint pro. It's actually really embarrassing. I'm really bad at this, but I threw together a couple little visuals for you guys of posts that Allie and I have done ourselves that have worked as far as sharing your story without bleeding the Beachbody name or your program or Shakeology all over the interweb because people do it all the time. And I guarantee you don't stop to look at those posts, right? If you even see a program name or a Shakeology cup, you're probably scrolling past it really quickly. So I'm going to share really quickly the screen. And again, guys, I so apologize because my PowerPoint skills are kind of embarrassing. Where do I even find it? Move out of my way. Is that it? Oh, that's not even the right one. See? Here it is. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Okay, I did this though. That's pretty cute, right? This was us in Indianapolis this year, guys. Look at how cute we are. I know. That's okay. We're going to do it again next year with everybody. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is this extraordinarily embarrassing picture that really kind of hurts my heart every time I look at it, but it is who I am, and that's that. So this was all about sharing my ugly, sharing my stretch marks, my maps of both of my babies. And it's something that I have struggled with since I had kids. My son is now 5.5, and they don't go away. They are part of me. My husband was very sweet and has dubbed the name Maps of My Babies, but I shared sort of my insecurities about them. And then I shared about self-love and the fact that those stretch marks do not define me. Those stretch marks are just part of me. And it's important for us moms to know that we are not defined by the marks on our bodies, but we are defined by the person that we are on the inside. And it was shit to put this picture out there. Like I said, I still cringe looking at it, but it was an important message for me to share personally because I knew that I wasn't the only one. I'm not the only mom who will never get that toned belly back without some help. But as you can see, and the post was way too long to share on here, but it got this was on Instagram. It got 53 comments from people who related to me. And those are the people that I want to talk to, because if you're not a mom and you don't have this, I don't relate to you. So like Liza wouldn't put a post out like this because she's not a mom. So that's not the person that I want to talk to. So it's really important for you guys to really find out who you want to talk to, who you want to relate to. And a lot of times you'll hear that called an avatar. So you really have to you're not talking to everybody. You're talking to a certain person. And for me, my mission in my business is to talk to moms, or not, I mean, yes, moms, but also just women who really need to feel like they're worth something. And I'm not a fitness person. That's not my passion. But what I am passionate about is what the fitness has done for me, and not just physically, but mentally. So sometimes it's putting those super hard posts out there, but it's amazing who you're impacting and you never realize. So that's just one example. And also look at this, 837 people liked that. I reached out to all, well, I didn't actually get through that list. I'm not going to lie. I got through about 400 of them though, until Instagram told me I couldn't send any more that night. But just thanking people for supporting, because it is important. So there's that. And then Allie, do you want to go over this one?
So, sure. I mean, for the most part, you guys all know me. You know, I have had a lot of dental issues. So I probably had a couple of glasses of Chardonnay this night when I decided to share this post. But this was a night where I was like, this would be a good time to share why I want to make money, why I want my business to succeed. Jeff and I have a long list of things that we want, but there are certain things that in my heart we need. And I need dental work. I need an implant. I needed a tooth. And so I put this out there, and I couldn't believe, first of all, that how many other people said that they had the same thing. I'm hereditarily missing teeth.
Can you read this post? Do you mind reading it? Because you're really great with words, but it's,
oh, Lord.
You are.
Well, thank you. I'm a trained actor. All right. It says, if you know me at all, this is no shock. This site is no shock. Or maybe it's thank you for temporarily forgetting, if so. I had braces for 4 years. Hereditarily, I'm missing 3 teeth on the top of my mouth. The hell? I know, but it's a thing though. The eventual goal is an implant, so I don't have to wear the retainer with the false in it anymore. But if you've ever had oral surgery, you know this ain't no small bill. Why? Why are you telling me this, Allie? I'm horrified and want to keep you going. I'm simply putting it out there because when you toss things out into the universe and speak goals into existence, then miracles happen. I'm a pretty simple gal. I don't get my hair done or my nails or want a big house or take exotic trips, and I can't read past that.
Oh, shnikes. I can't either.
Or need a closet full of presentable clothing, but something like all I want is a freaking tooth.
Yeah.
I had so many people not only comment on this particular post, and I had a lot of likes, 80 something likes and a lot of comments, but I got so many private messages that day from people with orthodontic contacts, surgeons, dental, like people that were like, come in, let me give you. So it's like so many people that understood my pain, because a lot of the time speaking to people's pain points, be in your bed. Speaking to people's pain points, in other words, this post might have reached somebody else whose this particular topic is painful for, like it is for me. That's a powerful thing. And so while this was not health and fitness related, it was why I'm trying to make a living for myself, for my family, and for things that we need. It was related to building a business. And a lot of people reached out to me, and I've spoken to every single one of those people. And 2 of them, that post was put up, I think that was June.
Yeah, it says 6 weeks ago, so about that.
Okay. Several of my challengers for July came from that post, because we just started a conversation about teeth.
And what it's doing is it's building trust, right? Because you're not just posting to make a sale. We don't sell lip scents. We don't do wraps, or I don't even know if they still do those anymore, but that's not what we're about. What we're about is relationships and building the trust of people. And you have to be wanting, I guess, and you're making friends, right? You're making real relationships. And so putting this stuff out there is important, because not only is it probably helping you, but it's definitely helping other people. So this post was incredible. And then we have this. How many times do you guys see that? Like, what does that say on the top? I'm covered with you guys. Monster Shakeology. And then you can see the Shakeology cup.
Right. She posted a recipe or something.
Right. So what it is, like we were saying, we are not Beachbody. We are our own individuals who happen to use what works for us. So we also, if they see the word Shakeology and say someone really is interested in it, they're going to go on Amazon and purchase this. And they're going to get assigned to somebody that isn't you, but they're going to get it because they saw your picture. So it's curiosity marketing. So don't show your Shakeology cups. Don't post the name of Shakeology. Don't post the name of the workouts that you're doing. Because again, that's not important. Really, it's not important what you're doing and what you're drinking. What's important is what it's done for you personally. So we'll go to this one. This was drinking my Shakeology, but you can't see anything. And my post was, I love midweek rest days scheduled into this new program, which was Lift 4. And thank goodness, because this mama is sore AF. Wednesdays are a huge challenge for me. I work in the bar that night, and I'm surrounded by alcohol and fried food, both of which I love. I am determined for change, though. Already down almost 5 pounds and a few inches, and I'm not about to go backwards. So I'm having a PB&J, guilt-free, on the road to work, and that'll get me through my cravings. So I didn't even mention the word shake, although you can. But I alluded to the fact that I'm doing a new program, that it's a rest day, that I'm sore, that I've already lost weight, and now I'm having something that tastes really good that isn't going to make me feel guilty.
That's a brilliant post. And you're telling me 353 people have liked that?
Yeah. Yep. And so those 353 people deserve a message saying, thank you for the love on that. This program's been really hard. I'm struggling, so I appreciate your love. Done. That's it. And if they want to know what this is, they're going to send me a message and ask. And actually, I've been getting a lot more messages about my unicorn powder, my Energize, than I have about shakes lately. And then here's another really great post. If you guys know Haley Christensen, I am mildly obsessed with her. She always takes really amazing photos, especially her shakes always for some reason look really good. But this was hers. People be like, but I want to chew my food. And I'd be like, so do I. I also love sitting outside in the sunshine, listening to Florence and the Machine while I sip on a shake that tastes like heaven and is equivalent to 6 salads. So, and she's huge on emojis. Everything is emojis to her. But again, you can't see what she's drinking. She's not telling you what she's drinking, but she's telling you it's really good for her body. And she can sit outside and listen to her favorite band. So that's just another really great. And she's really good at what's that word? Curiosity marketing. So if you guys want to go stalk her Instagram page, she's really, really good at it.
I wouldn't even say if you want to. I would highly recommend you all follow her. She is hilarious. She's hot as Hades. And her business is just
booming. Yep. And she's real. Like she shows, like she is the realest probably that I've seen. She shows you smoking a vape every once in a while. Not what you would think a Beachbody coach would do, right? But like I said, we are each our own person. She shows you as she's drinking shots of tequila. She shows you eating pizza, but then she shows you the next couple days going, well, now I put myself into this. Now I got to work this shit off. So she's very, very real. She does not pretend to be anything that you would think she would have to be or you would have to be. So, and then last but not least, this is Amy Silverman. And I really wanted to show you guys the Shakeology shakes or the Shakeology pictures because I think that's sort of ones that we get stuck on. But again, this is Amy Silverman. She is currently number 1 in the company. She is badass. I love her.
so hot.
She is so hot. She's also newly pregnant. But this picture is back in my happy place, a little swollen from all the food I don't normally eat, travel, and lack of sleep, but I should regulate and be back to normal after a week of workouts, superfoods, baths, and sleep. I'm so grateful I chose a career I can design around not just my life, but my health and changing body. Mad props to women who have to work outside the home while growing a human. I don't think I'd have started a family if I actually had to put a bra on and shoes every day. This opportunity has opened my world in ways I never imagined, and I'm getting more and more passionate about helping mommies to be plan for the future of their family. So again, there's a whole lot happening in this post. It's not just about drinking her shake, although she talks about getting her body back to normal and regulated, but she also talks about the fact that she's newly pregnant. So now her mission has changed into helping mommies to be, and that she's also, she gets to build her life around her schedule because of her business. So there's a lot happening in here. So hopefully some of those helped you guys kind of see. I don't want to share my screen again, though. I need to unshare. Shoot, there we go. Hopefully some of those helped you kind of see that you really just have to tell your story. It's not about the workout. It's not about what workout you're doing. It's not about what shake you're drinking. It's about how you made your shit happen that day, and what it's all done for you, and why it's so important for you, and why it's so important for you to share that message with somebody else. So, Allie, do you have anything?
And I was going to say, the picture doesn't have to be a picture of you working out or drinking a shake. It can be just a picture of yourself enjoying a sunset and what your mindset is right then and there. Kim has taken hundreds of pictures of just working on a ship and what her view is that current day as she's in tech rehearsal. Caroline, you could share, I would love it if you shared something from the set and you were like drinking your Shaco on the set or whatever, like how am I going to get through this or whatever, like anything where you can create curiosity marketing and how what we're doing in our health and fitness is being incorporated into our lives. And like Lindsay said before, like Beachbody coaching, being somebody that practices yoga and drinks Shakeology every day is not my life. It's helping my life. I'm a theater teacher. I'm growing a theater program. I am a mother, and I've got a freaking life. Coaching is helping those things, and health and fitness is helping those things. But that's what we need to share is like, I'm a real human, just like you and the other guy, but these are the things I'm using, Beachbody on Demand, Shake, whatever it is, those are the things that are helping me live my life better. That's really it. Are
any of you guys, like, I know Allie has dogs. Anybody else have dogs or animals or pets at all? Just Allie? I just saw a post today that was super cute. This one coach that I also follow, she's currently number 11 in the company, Jamie Innes. She had this post where she was like laying on her beautiful dog, and she's like, I was halfway through my workout today and I got interrupted by this, beautiful fur baby of mine or whatever. And it was just like a little tidbit about how she loves her dog and she loves how he gives her snuggles sometimes. And actually, I have it here. And then she gives a little tip about her dog. Oh, did I delete it? Let me see here. Hold on. I don't think that I did. Oh, it's right here. And then she gives a little, can you guys see that?
Yep.
How's it? I can't even see what it says here. Interrupted by a super cute 95-pound puppy. Just look at those eyes. I couldn't resist not taking him for a walk afterwards. Now we're both tired. Dog owners, remember to exercise. And I remember it says something like, remember to exercise your fur friends too, or something like that.
Wait, can you pull that back up? Pull that back up real quick. She's number what in the company?
Number 11. And her coach, one of her personally sponsored coaches, is number 7.
I want y'all to look at her. Those are not perfect arms. And is not wearing anything glamorous. Like, this is a real freaking girl.
Mm-hmm.
That to me speaks volumes. That's what I want everybody who has any objections to being a coach to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has nothing to do with what you look like.
It really doesn't. It doesn't. It's just about your
She's a
passion,
badass.
story. And she just bought the most incredible MF house. Oh my God. Because of this business. But Allie's right. She's a real person.
Yeah, she's the real deal.
Whatever misconceptions you guys have or may have about what a Beachbody coach needs to be, throw them out the window, because all they need to be is exactly who you are sitting right here.
Let's talk really quickly before we end about handling objections, and this can be really quick, because handling objections needs to be a quick nip it in the bud sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are the biggest objections that you guys have gotten? Just throw them out there.
Let me unmute because everybody's muted. Go ahead.
Anything.
I said cost.
Cost.
Time.
Cost and time are probably the two most important ones. So here's something that falls right into those 5 things that you wrote down. Time is a big one. Caroline, you are
busy.
You're on TV, busy, working towards being a news anchor. I'm pretty sure that you don't have mass hours in a day to just work out. Liza, when you're in school, you're a social worker. Like, that's busy and stressful. Kim, you're on a ship all the time. Tina Marie, you've got 2 kids, and I'm not even sure exactly what you do. But I'm sure that, like, we all are freaking busy, right? So in your posts, along with, man, I was at the set all day today. I had to either get up 45 minutes early to get my workout in, or I had to come home and do it before I worked out. Whatever your story is, incorporate that. If you hear about time all the time, incorporate that into your story. Like, I don't have a lot of time in the day, but I took that 30 to 40 minutes because if I didn't, I'd be a mess, or whatever it is. So that's a way to squash objections right off the bat. Same thing with cost. I don't know. I battle costs, but I just talk people through it. I need to be better at that.
Cost for me, just for you guys to have ideas of how to handle that objection. I tend to break it down to a daily, not expense. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Amount.
And when I tell people that it's going to be $4 a day for them to have a year's gym membership and one incredibly nutritious meal that they would not get at a grocery store, that's designed by nutrition specialists and doctors. When I break it down to $4 a day, that is such an easier concept for people to swallow. Because I say, I used to go through Starbucks every day, sometimes twice, and got what I thought was my healthy coffee and what I thought was my healthy egg sandwich. And that was $7 a day. Here for $4, the value I'm getting out of that $4 blows anything I've ever spent $4 on out of the water.
Well, and you can even turn that into a post, right? Like, you could have if you're on the road or you're somewhere and you have a snack that you brought with you, take a picture of you eating your snack somewhere cool and just be like, thankfully I brought this with me instead of pulling through the Starbucks line or the McDonald's line or whatever line you used to go through. You feel better. It's not as much money if that's the case, and kind of talk about it that way too, so that you're putting it out there in front of everybody, So it's almost like you're talking about it so you don't have to talk about it at the back end. So you can put that out there, put that right out there in a post.
Right. But I understand as well as anybody else. I mean, Jeff and I get financial problems like you guys would never believe. And when it comes to seeing the number 160 for a challenge pack, still for me to this day is a big number. I get it. And I tell people that when I'm going back and forth with people messaging about a challenge pack, I say, your challenge pack's going to be 160. This is what you're going to get from your challenge pack. I list all the value. I help them understand that it is an investment instead of an expense. But if they still have a problem swallowing it, I literally tell them, Jeff and I had to sit down and have a come to Jesus about why working $99 for my Shakeology into our budget every month was going to benefit us. Because if we didn't do it, guaranteed I'd still be sitting on the front porch drinking Chardonnay, weighing 200 pounds, and the worst wife and mother you've ever met in your life. So this is where value comes in. When I share that with people, they're like, okay, yeah, I can understand. I can understand $4 a day makes sense. I could not go through Royal Farms and do this. Like they start to compute what they do. But
not only value, like did you see how passionate she just was about what she was going to be if she wasn't drinking that Shakeology every day? That's what it's really about. More than talking about the value, it's the passion behind what it did for her, what it's doing for her. So that's what you need to find.
Yeah.
You guys have any questions about any of that?
Before we lose Kim to the pillow.
I know.
I have a question, but I feel like I should know this answer.
Don't say that.
Like, what if somebody wants to do it, but they don't want the Shakeology? Is there not an option?
There is an option. There is an option. Because Shakeology is always going to be the number one thing that people don't want. The number one. It was my number one. I told my coach.
I didn't need it. I had one.
Yeah. I told my coach, nope, I'm not doing it. And then my husband was the one who said, you should really just go all in, because if it doesn't work, then you're.
Well, I have everyone at work is on keto.
Mm-hmm.
And Shakeology has 16 grams of carbs. So if you're on keto, what I do is I use half the scoop, but I just need a point for people that, you mean, is it worth, is that even an option to do it without the Shakeology?
Well, okay. Yes. It's always an option. Ultimately, Caroline, it's your business. It's up to you. As far as the challenge groups go, if someone's wanting to be in a challenge group, I always say you have to go all in, go big or go home, because we know full well that the package as a whole works, everything. And I also find that if you're not invested 100%, and I hate to use the word invest because I don't just mean financially, but it is kind of that way, they half-ass it. But there's also the performance line, which is a really, especially, God, if they're doing Lift 4, I would say Energize and Recover are probably, I don't want to say more important than Shakeology, but I wish I could take the Recover because you're sore, really, really sore. But from a business standpoint, that residual, that auto ship is what's going to make your money.
Yeah.
I will say this. What I have done in the past, Cara, is I have I hate to say allowed, I have invited people in who are anti-Shakeology, so they just have the Beachbody On Demand subscription. They see a challenge group with a whole bunch of people posting about how much they love Shakeology, people posting their Shakeology every single day and seeing results. And many, many times at the end of that group, or even in the middle of the group, they're like, okay, so what's the deal with this Shakeology thing?
Yeah,
sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. But if it's somebody you care about and somebody that you would really love to see in the group with us, get them the BOD subscription, have them come in. I would say let them do one group. And then if they're not willing to try what we know what the formula for us works, let them do one group and then just say, the next group I would love to have you in, give Shakeology 30 days. You get your money back if you hate it.
Or try the performance line.
Or try the performance line.
Yeah. But I would always find out, like, is it just for the keto? Is it just because of keto and the carbs that they don't want to do it?
I think that, I mean, I know for some people I've talked to, it's like a little bit of like the recurring payment is like scary to people,
Yeah.
which it is for me. I don't know what's going to be in my bank account, but
I don't either.
I just don't check.
Look, I get it too. I fought Allie up and down on Shaco. I did not want to do it, but I finally said to myself, like, the investment, like, I was like, I have to actually make this investment in myself. And if I don't do it full out with feeling, I won't do it properly. And that's what got me to do it. And girl, let me tell you, I barely made it to the ship the other day because my account balance was a negative. Like, Uber is emailing me, like, we need money. So I get it about not checking the bank account. Like, I'm beyond poor right now. Like,
I told my coach that I told her I wasn't going to do it. And then I was like, fine, I'll do it. But as soon as I'm done drinking all this within my 30 days, I'm sending it back and I'm getting my money back.
I'm going to get my money back.
That's what I told Allie too.
Straight up, I'm getting it back. Like, I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm only going to do it because you're telling me I can get my money back even if I drink it all.
But that I think we need to, for people who are really objecting to the finances of Shakeology, I think we really need to say, would you try it for 30 days if you knew that even if the bag is empty, you get your full refund? Would you try it for 30 days? And if they drink one dose of Shakeology every single day, they're going to make it work for their nutrition. They're going to make it work.
Yeah. I just feel like some people need to ease in.
Absolutely. So give them a sample box. Not give them one. Encourage them to grab a sample box for $25.
Okay.
Just speaking from personal experience, the people, and this is personally, the people who I say go ahead and join the challenge group without it, they drop off like flies. And I think it's because they're not making that full commitment.
Yeah, there's something to be said for making an investment.
There is. Yeah. I mean, and it goes both ways. It can go the other way too, but I've seen it more on the other side.
You know, if you buy a 1992 Honda Accord that has rust spots in the bottom of the car, you're not going to treat the car well. But if you buy yourself a freaking BMW 2018, you're going to treat the fucking thing like gold.
Yep.
Love that.
You know what I mean? It's true. Like, if you make an investment, you're going to treat it with respect and you're going to freaking do it.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. It's all about the belief. It's all about the belief system, your belief system. If you're not 100%, if you're not sold, so to speak, on what it's doing for you, then you're not going to be able to speak on that. So, you know.
Oh, I'm sold on it. I mean,
yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah,
girl,
right.
I'm here, girl. Okay. It is 9:32.
What's
that? What?
I said rent was late, but not my Shakeology.
That's right.
That would be a really funny post.
That's a post right there.
Okay, can I be honest? There it is. I'm with you with mortgage, and I've contemplated. Lindsay knows this. I have contemplated sharing that post. I'm terrified to air any of our financial dirty laundry because my mother will call me and scream. But
block her from those posts.
Oh, I could do that, couldn't
also
I?
On our Team Fearless page and could rewatch this video. Sorry, Barb.
I took her out of the Team Fearless.
Oh, well, then never mind. She can't. But you can block her from seeing that post.
I might block her from everything.
Does anyone else have any questions? Because we are at an hour right now, and I don't want to take up any more of your time.
I love y'all. Kim Griffith, I can't believe it's 4:00 in the morning and you're on this call.
What?
This is such a great call. Thank you, guys.
She's like in some other country in the future.
Such a great call.
Yeah, I'm 6 hours ahead of you guys, but I had to be on. This was a great call. Thank you.
I love you guys.
How's the ship? How are the dancers? What's happening?
The dancers are cute. The food is great. And I'm not getting off because I don't have any money, but that Shaco was on time.
Love it, you guys. All right. Does anybody have anything else? No.
I love y'all.
Thank you so much, you guys, for hopping on. We love you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.